Exhibiting internationally for the first time was quite an experience. I remember being there in our gold and green colours, promoting Australia at the time. This visitor stopped by and he asked, "Where is that machine made?" And I stood there very proudly and said, "Australia." He said, "Australia can't come up with technology like this. Aren't they into kangaroos and koalas?"
People got used to the idea that Australia can manufacture really first-class equipment.
TNA's relevance really started off as being an innovator, someone who really brought a new concept to the world of snack packaging, and that was speed.
The quality, consistency, and efficiency that we get out of TNA packaging systems is second to none. If we have an issue on the production floor, we know that Alf, Nadia, and the whole team is backing us.
Alf and Nat are both very passionate people. That comes through in their leadership style. You're chasing down a vision, you're chasing down goals.
They have what I call solutionist personalities.
I have the opportunity to travel with them and they treat everybody with the same level of dignity and respect. They're just really good, kind-hearted people.
Being recognised in the Circle of Honour truly has just been really big surprise to me. It's just a fantastic honour that the industry and the American people would recognise our contribution to the industry. It's just fantastic.
Had to thank the committee at SNAC International, but also all our customers really who believed in the concept and who took a chance on us. Without all of you guys, without all our staff, there's no way TNA would have achieved the success it has globally. I always wanted us to start our own business. We decided we'd start off consulting engineers, and from there Alf developed the idea of the robag.
When Alf first had the idea for the robag, the story is that he was in a pub with Nadia and some friends. They were talking and he kept thinking, there's got to be a better way. And he designed it on the back of a cocktail napkin. It's really a simple and elegant design.
The concept was, why couldn't you just turn a horizontal machine vertically and make them run fast?
The industry had been the same old for quite a few years before TNA came along. So to make a paradigm shift for the industry and essentially double the speeds was a massive change for the snack food manufacturers.
There was a lot of belief that being able to run at a high speed of, say, 100 bags a minute was not physically possible.
Once you started putting the equipment into the factory and they saw these machines running at double the speed, that wrong perception started to fade.
In the beginning, it was very challenging to be able to get funding to manufacture the first prototype.
Our first customers were Smiths. Without their support, we just never would have gotten off the ground. They allowed us to put that machine into production for trialing, which was really a mess. Like, it didn't work well at all. But then after 12 months, it got a little bit better and a little bit better, and you could see it was going to work.
No hay un cliente que yo haya visitado que no tenga recuerdos de Nadia o de Alf. Cuando visitamos clientes siempre están bromeando, que hace que los clientes se sientan muy cómodos en las reuniones.
We had our first baggers running, and unfortunately we have a technical difficulty. So I get a hold of Nadia and I said, Nadia, please don't let me down. Within a couple of days, she personally showed up in Mexico. And I was concerned that there was not a technician around. I said, oh my God, who's going to fix it? All of a sudden, she pulled out a bag of tools and get it fixed on her own.
I remember one trade show, we went to dinner with a customer and a large group of TNA employees. We had a lot of food left over. Nadia said, let's plate this up for the homeless. And so we delivered meals to the homeless. And these were just people on the street in Las Vegas. That's a great example of who Nadia is and how big her heart is. The NAT Foundation is active globally in a number of charitable organizations that serve underprivileged children. I was able to go to South Africa, did a little bit of volunteer work in some of the schools, and really saw the impact and the difference that the foundation makes in these children's lives. And it's pretty powerful.
We always said if we're ever successful with this business, we want to help disadvantaged children. We truly believe education is the way out of poverty. And the first opportunity arose in South Africa, where we saw children being educated in old shipping containers, and that really took to our hearts.
When you saw those little kiddies sitting in those containers, it was just difficult to believe. So let's build schools for them, and hopefully in the long term that would get them better jobs, develop their economies.
We'll support a kid from primary school right through to secondary school. And that doesn't just impact them, it impacts their family, it impacts their kids, and it breaks that cycle of poverty. So it's all about getting people to a sustainable level.
The education of children has been greatly ignored, not only the physical needs that we try to meet, but also just their ability to be able to grow up and be part of their own society and be able to be contributors in their society. Education is very crucial.
That makes us feel proud of the equipment that we use, because we know that behind TNA there's hundreds of people that have been benefited with one of the most important things, which is education. Education that unleash opportunities throughout the world.
Exhibiting at SNACSpo over the years has been one of the best exhibitions that we have been part of. Just the quality of customers that come through, the way the whole show is organized, it's really first class. We're always so proud to be part of it, and I'm always promoting SNACSpo globally, especially to new snack manufacturers. I love the industry, I love the show. I believe the reason TNA is a global success is due to its people. Without the team of people we have globally, there's no way TNA would have reached the heights that we have reached over 40 years.
That's not actually what Nadia told me. She said it was her charisma.
I think it's so great that Nadia and Alf are being awarded the Circle of Honour from SNAC International. Just to see their name, their work and their recognition sort of go up around the world is amazing.
This award celebrates pillars and pioneers of the industry, and that's what Alf and Nat are. So this should be providing inspiration to the next wave of entrepreneurs who are starting out small, taking on the big guys and believing they can win.
They inspired so many people across the globe. The way they started the company 40 years ago, it was a very humble beginning, and when you work hard, believe in your ability, you can achieve those dreams.
We've had a lot of change in the last few years. That has required flexibility. And I think that our customers have been appreciative that the equipment that we now have in our ever-growing product line has been really critical to their success.
Circle of Honor, it's a huge recognition throughout the industry, and it's something that Nadia and Alf greatly deserve.
From all the committee, all our customers who believed in us, who believed in our technology, who gave us a chance at the start, we really thank you from the bottom of our hearts.